Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here coming at you again with another video, and hopefully this one helps you out if you haven't decided to buy Gen 2 already. It is by far the best map that Ark has to offer at this moment in time. Yeah, people are comfortable with a map like Ragnarok, but honestly, this is the only map that you even need to play in the new game, and I'm going to give you some reasons for it. Now, it's really simple. I mean, when it comes down to it, you've got a couple of basic things. You got the new dinos, resources, modded ads, the great locations on the map, missions, bonus dino levels, tech suits, great equalizer. But I'm going to go through all these things and why, if you still haven't gotten this game, why you need to get Genesis 2. Now, first and foremost, you can see some of the major new dinos behind me. I've got the Shadow Mane, which is just a really neat, unique creature. It's got the ability to kind of cloak itself, which is really awesome, and you can kind of only see it from the little paw prints that it leaves behind. You can see him right there. So it can only kind of like go slow, but it will. It's got abilities to literally zap itself into the air. If there's an enemy nearby, it'll like zap itself to it. It can jump into oblivion, which is really cool. You can kind of see that like super speed along the ground there. It's just an awesome tame to have. And that's just a cool thing about it. The Striders have kind of like opened up the world of Ark because they are literally things that can be defensive, offensive, and they have the ability to just get a bunch of resources as well. And they kind of open it up because they give you fast travel capabilities, and they're basically a transmitter, a moving transmitter. So for those people that are still learning and kind of like wanting to play and still want to do some of that end game tech stuff, it is very fun to be able to do this. Okay, hello. Yes, I see you. Okay, I can show you the ability at least. So you can kind of see he does that little like poof and electrocutes him a little bit. Now, he does have this is a level 91, so obviously it's a little bit lower health, but... And there he goes. And you can see there's that special attack. Once you charge that bar up fully, that bar gets he gets a bunch of damage basically. But it's just a lot of fun different things. Now you can also use this Noglin to literally take over enemy tames. Let's see if I can find some here. I'm just literally any tame, and maybe I won't. I have no idea. There we go. There's an Argentavis. Why not? Let's just see if we can smack this thing out of the sky. Hello, Argentavis. Can you? Level 2 high. Okay, but he's a level 90, so he would be able to take out anything less than 90. So you can literally just take things over, and it's just super cool. I don't know. I find it cool. So you can toss him with F. There's just a whole bunch of different things that you can do in this game, and that's just one of the major ones in my opinion. You can go ahead and see that apparently he's deciding that he's going to do damage to something. I don't know. What is there a direwolf down there? There must be. Yeah, he's just going to go ahead and take that out, whatever. But not only does it add these new dinos in, it adds in a bunch of old dinos and the major dinos from other maps. And that is just something that is amazing in my opinion, because we can do a dino scan right here, and I'll just go ahead and show you what I mean by that. It adds in a ton of dinos. Things like the R dinos get added in. You've got some of the modded dinos, I mean from other maps. Like you've got Reaper Kings, Reaper Queens. Apparently it's not going to show up right here, so that's great. But you've got Velonosaurs, Reaper Kings, Reaper Queens, the R dinos, which gives you some other things. Bloodstalkers, Manic Armors, which you could only get on Extinction. Aberration dinos are over here. So people don't like playing those maps for a bunch of reasons. But this is like a more tame, timid map where you can kind of have some of those old modded dinos, which just makes it a whole bunch of fun. It really is just really easy. But that's just my personal opinion on that one, so take that one for what you do. Now also there's a bunch of new plants, some R-seed plants that you can literally plant and harvest meat, so it kind of just changes that kind of stuff for you, which just makes it a lot easier. Basically what I'm trying to tell you with that is you literally have a whole bunch of new metas to get farming and all that stuff that's just like used to be an end game thing. Now it's something you can kind of just get started because you've got these really awesome new mods. And I say mods, they're not really mods, but new things to help you out. Like these are amazing things. This tech crop plot will let you grow R plant, which can literally harvest any of the types of meat. Obviously it's a later game thing. Some of these things more fun to play with for PvE kind of, but the tech bow has got some really cool features. You can blow things up with it, trank them. The tech phase pistol allows you to do damage, heal, a whole bunch of stuff like that. The minigun's really amazing. You can just find it in drops, and it's literally a mobile turret that does a bunch of damage. Egg incubator makes it so you can actually have fun instead of watching eggs and stuff like that in Ark nowadays. Same thing with some of the new dinos, like the Maywing. She'll literally raise the baby, so you don't gotta do that. The net projectile, jar of pitch, ammo box, every single one of these things is all about making the life in like the grind but crappy stuff that no one really enjoys more easy. It's just fun. And it means that you can hit endgame faster, especially in PvP modes where you can kind of like, you can't justify being on a server where there's an alpha with like 30 people in it. Or I know nowadays it's like a couple hundred, but you can be a small tribe and actually have a little bit of fun nowadays with this new stuff. It's all over the place. It just adds all kinds of unique features in for you. Now, not only that, but some of these, I say modded ads, but they really are. These are things like that have been modded, that have been pulled into the game. And it's just one of those things that's a lot of fun. Some of these things are just, they're truly game changing. Like, this is amazing. The tech surveillance console allows you to control your stuff. This is just fun to travel around on the tech hover sail. I'll show you what I mean by that. I love the tech hover sail. It's just a lot of fun. Like, even for PvE players, this is something. Look at this. It's just a little bit of fun. You can just literally go around. You can just jump up in the air. There's a whole bunch of different ways to do this. You can see that there's like different keys you can hit to do like different combo tricks and stuff like that. I don't know. There is just so many unique PvE and PvP things in this new mode that I'd be shocked if anyone does anything but play this thing. Like, this is just a really fun thing to use. The tech hover sail, I don't know. It's so much. Like, they brought in so much stuff that you can actually just play with. It's not like Ark where, I remember the original Ark where it took like a day to tame a Giganotosaurus. It was awful. But some of these mods just make the game fun. So you can have those people like me that have a short attention span kind of enjoy some of those smaller things in Ark. Now, not only that, this is one that I kind of have to fly around to show you. There are so many great locations in this one that it's almost funny. It really is. Like, this entire map is filled with both great PvP and PvE locations. It's just a beautiful map. It really is. You can kind of see like there's all kinds of little caverns, chasms, little crouch holes. And for PvE style tribes, there's tons of flat area that you can build with some really unique spots. These spots are literally all over this map. There's an ocean that, like, it's got every biome. The map itself is absolutely amazing. It's just really well done. But not only that, but like, I mean, I like playing the PvE a little bit more. I mean, I can get into PvP sometimes. It's just so toxic nowadays. Like, you can build on some of these pillars in PvE mode. You can build some just beautiful bases. It's a massive map. So it's like Ragnarok size, where it's just enormous, because this is only half of it. There's an entire other section on the map. This, you can see I'm in this like section right here, but if you go to this side of the map, I'll go ahead and show you over there. In the middle, there's like a space biome with a bunch of unique resources that you can harvest, like Element. It literally makes harvesting things, like the hard bullcrappy things like Element. It's just easy to get. But you know, I just wanted to show you that. So this is the cool little zone. You got void worms in here, which are those wyverns you can tame. Astradelphus, which are just monsters. Tons of metal and resources on those rocks that change every single day, which is so cool. At least, again, that's personal opinion, so take that for how you want to. I like that. Now oh boy, that was lag. Hello. But anyways, you can go to the other side if you're getting bored with one, and there's just an entirely new map on this side. It's an entirely new biome with a whole unique different set of challenges. And it really is, like, you can see all the flat ground all over the place. It's just fun. Like, it really is. This map is a whole bunch of new stuff. Just new. Like, I mean, I got on this map in the first, like, 3 days, like, real time of me playing this thing. I was just shocked. At least once an hour, I was like, whoa, that's cool, because drops change with the day, and it's unique because they can actually get good things from these drops. It's not like one drop is better, but you can get like legitimately good things from these things, like a transponder tracker. Those, I know it doesn't sound like useful, but they are very useful. You can get tech stuff from these things. You can get high level silicate, catwalks, everything, you name it. Like, drops are actually useful. It's not like you have to be level 80 and have to be a fast enough flyer. You can just run around and get drops for some fun and get some like boost out of that. It's crazy. It really is. It's a lot of fun. Now, not only that, but if that wasn't enough for you, they do have missions all over the place, and you can just go up here and track the nearest mission. And it'll bring you to one of the, there it is. It'll just track the nearest one to you, and you just go over to that and you can complete missions off this thing. And it's just fun. Like, look at this. You can go over here and just be like, hey, I want to do a little bit of a challenge. And this stuff is rough. It's not easy. It's very, very difficult to actually accomplish these things, but you can get genuine, like the rewards are awesome. You get regen increased, health increases. And this is like for you for that long, like a long period of time, 12 hours, a day in 12 hours. And you can just get these crazy boosts and just help your stuff out. You get canoe skin for the modern tech canoe skin. Like, there's just cool things. It really is just awesome. You can get increased experience. It really is meant for PvE, PvP, whatever you want to play on it. It's meant for it. Now, not only that, but they added in the feature on this one. Normally with Dinos, you only get a plus 75 levels. However, you get bonus to plus 88 overall levels on this map, so you can actually literally have higher level Dinos. I think they increased the cap to like 500, level 500 instead of 450 for Gen X Dinos too, or Gen R Dinos, I mean. So you can literally have higher than anything before levels, which is really cool. Because sometimes it's like all these people put their hard work in and they cap the level. So why is that something? I don't know, but they're increasing it. So again, you're having like those people that have been playing forever, and they just want to have that mod and being able to add 50 levels. There you go. Not only that, but like, if that wasn't enough, you can see that I'm in the tech suit. Every time you spawn in, you get a free tech suit to, like, it used to be something where people had to like have a high level and no one ever wanted to actually use their tech suits because they were, kind of difficult to get for most non-active players, and especially only really useful in PvP. But now they just give you like a low armor one to start off. That's amazing. Like, that's something that it's really hard to say, I mean, and it's a fully functional one. You can punch, you can fly, you can do the boost, you can do the ground sprint by holding shift. The one thing you can't do right now is the headpiece, so you can like activate that. But I mean, nonetheless, it's a really awesome thing. I don't know why they didn't do this earlier, because it's brilliant. It just makes it a lot of fun, and it kind of changes the mold for a lot of people, because so many people are used to just getting smoked by dinos. Now you can use your tech suit and have a little bit of fun before the new map comes out. I mean, it's just a really great thing for them to do. That's my personal opinion. And, all of this stuff combined, this is like my argument and why I love this map so much. It really is the great equalizer. It doesn't matter if you have 150 people on this map. If you have enough time, I mean, not even enough time, just enough active players, a 2-man, 3-man tribe can hold their own on a map like this, because there's because the map is so massive, there are base locations all over the place. Like, if you gave me 30 minutes, I could find a location where you would never find me unless I wanted you to. And you can just, like, hang out. Like, even something like this. Like, you're just hidden in a corner right over here, and no one has any idea. Oh, there's a shadow main. There you go. There's a wild one for you. Hello, can you please just knock it off? Thank you. Just leave me alone. But like, it really is the great equalizer, because you can get resources really easy with the tech striders. With the minigun, you can do a little bit of actual defense. There is just so much you can do. Like, you can just tuck yourself away in something like this for the time. Oh, that's a mesh hole. Of course, I accidentally found a mesh hole. Lovely. Whoopsies, that's not on purpose. I want to make that known. That was not on purpose, but there you go. There's a base that someone will probably never find. But as you can see, like, this is just ridiculous. There is so much unique stuff that this map has to offer, and people just don't take advantage of it. They really don't, and they need to. It's a beautiful map. It really is. I don't know. Again, I just give the developers credit for this one, because it is a really cool map. It is something where people can be small tribes, large tribes, PvE, PvP, anything, and it's all welcome on this map this size with these many unique features. So anyways, that's kind of like my little review of this, the new meta, the new everything. If you haven't tried out Genesis 2, you need to. And that's kind of my personal opinion. Tell me what you think in the comments below. And other than that, teach. Ow.